Hey guys. Y'all, I have been searching and looking all over the place for an update from Amberlynn Reid about Optavia, and I just can't find anything. I don't see it anywhere. Is that it? Nope, that is just a torrid haul nobody asked for. Oh my gosh, is that it? No, that's just Becky's sister threatening to sue me. It has to be around here somewhere. Where could it be? Oh my gosh, it's this new video. Y'all have been asking and asking and asking for me to do a reaction to Amberlynn's most recent video. And I gotta say, some of y'all spoiled me. And so I just wanna say, moving forward, I know I've gotten a lot of new subscribers in the past week. But if you could, try not to tweet at me, DM me on Instagram, post comments on other videos of mine saying that she did this, that, the other. At the end of the day, I'm probably not going to be able to just avoid it altogether. But if you really want a true, raw, real reaction, it'll be best if you refrain from telling me what happened. I think in this case, clearly people felt several types of ways about whatever happens in this video related to her failing that they really wanted me to know. But in the future, just be like, Zach, you have to do Amberlynn's newest video, because that will send the message. I will hear you loud and clear. I'm happy to do it. And I just am busy. I know I've said this a lot, but again, I know I have new subscribers. I work a full-time job. YouTube is not how I make a living. It's a hobby, a side hustle. It's something I do for fun. So it just takes some time sometimes, because I enjoy the work that I do. I also enjoy spending time with my boyfriend and my friends and going out and experiencing the world. So just be patient with me. With all that being said, I'm very excited to hop into this video, get this reaction going. It's gonna be a good time. So grab a bevy, grab some Octavia granola bars, grab some, I don't know, whatever it is you're trying to eat or drink while you enjoy this show, because I'm ready, so you need to get ready. Okay, so this new video, it's called I Wasn't Expecting This. Something tells me literally everybody else was expecting it. And it is 20 minutes long, so I know I've gotten feedback in the past from a few people of you don't have to react to everything, but if she is saying cringy things, we're gonna react to everything. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do it.
Hey guys, so it's day one of me being on Optavia, and let's do this thing. I got my box. I'm gonna do an unboxing for you guys, but I have to eat 30 minutes of waking up and drink a cup of water. This is way over a cup, but chug. So if you're new to my channel or you haven't seen already, I have to eat 5 of their foods a day and then 1 lean ingredient a day, which I can explain later in this video. This video is going to be my first week on Optivia.
Girl, what?
Gotta learn how to pronounce.
She did 2,000 years of research, supposedly, allegedly, on this diet, and she doesn't even know how to say it. She just said it 3 different ways in the span of the first 39 seconds of this video.
Still, and I kind of just want to share my journey with that. I do want to say that my starting weight for this, well, my overall starting weight ever is 560. That was a month ago. But my starting weight on this, as of today, is 553.4, so I am down 6.6 this month. So I've opened the first feeling, and I'm going to eat this and try this on camera. It's the cranberry honey nut granola bar. So I chose something that I feel like might be my least favorite, just to kind of get that first taste out of the way. I know that's probably a weird way to think, but let's try it. I'm really nervous. It's so good. It tastes exactly like what you think it tastes like. Cranberry honey nut granola bar.
Girl just got so damn excited about a granola bar. Like, I don't know if I feel like that was like a genuine reaction or not. Cause like, girl, it's just a granola bar. Okay, let's stay honest with ourselves about this.
I have to eat every 2.5 hours, so I'm gonna set my alarm for that. Film a video of this unboxing for you guys. Okay, y'all. I got all of my feelings.
Girl, it's a fueling. A fueling, not a feeling.
Not fit in the cabinet. So I have them in these containers, by the way. 3 of them.
This is so goddamn extra.
Setting them on the counter, but if it takes up too much space, which our counter is pretty big, which I'm grateful for.
If
it takes up too much space, we have a pretty big dining room, and I'll just set it on.
Girl,
I don't know, like.
Wait, also, are you consulting with Eric and Ricky about just like taking up all of their space with your MLM marketing scam diet feelings? Like, this is heinous. This is heinous.
A table in the corner. I'll figure it out. But yeah, I think the packaging is so flippin' cute. Like, it's so colorful and stuff.
Girl, it's outside of the colors, it's so basic.
Beth and I are going out to her sister's today, so I'm already gonna be having temptation.
Girl, you going out to see the sister that threatened to sue me? You need to get her lawyer on this.
Staring at me right in the face. So I am going to be packing 4 more feelings just in case we get home late. And then if we do get home late, I'll have my lean and green as my last meal, which I don't want to do. So we'll see. So we just got back from hanging out at Becky's sister's. There was pizza. It looked good, but with this program, I noticed that I didn't feel as compelled.
Wait, did she just say I didn't fuel? Because now I really feel like she's trolling me. I swear I heard her say I couldn't fuel, and she's saying feelings instead of fuelings. Maybe it's just my head that is like mishearing these things. I'm very confused.
Have a piece because I knew I couldn't. In the past, everything else I've ever done, counting calories or Weight Watchers, I was able to have pizza, even if I was eating healthy. I would still convince myself that a piece was okay. This time, it didn't even happen.
Wow.
Stuck to everything I'm supposed to today. For the night, we just have some chicken with a little bit of seasoning. So that's my lean, a condiment. Another condiment I use
what's the condiment?
This herb stuff. I also used a teaspoon of oil, so that's my fat. Over here, I have another fat, which is the balsamic dressing.
Balsamic? I have missed her saying the word balsamic. My balsamic dressing.
The green. Tons of spinach. And my optional snack, I chose just to have some pickles on the side. So.
Yum.
Hey guys, so we are on day 2, February 2nd, and I just woke up. So I'm having a dark chocolate cherry shake, and I'm gonna do a taste test for you guys. I'm gonna put more water in it, because I noticed that yesterday when I had the strawberry one, that it says put a cup of water in there.
That sounds putrid. That sounds heinous.
I think it tastes better with a little bit more.
It already looked disgusting. What is that scratch on her shoulder? She has 2. There's the one you can see right now, but there's another one behind it. Girl, what is you doing?
That's better. For sure. So far, I'd say the shakes are my least favorite, but everything else I've tried has been really good. So, today I actually weighed in at 550.0. So, in the first day, I lost 3.4. Of course, it's gonna come off pretty quickly because your girl is big and you gotta lose that water weight. That's important. Water weight really messes.
It's all about the water.
Blood flow.
It's all about the water.
All that. Like, you don't need water weight. It's just not good. So I wanted to give just like a little update on how I'm feeling and kind of like where my thoughts are today. Like I said, it's day 2. I'm currently just in the spot of, I had my number 2 feeling maybe less than an hour ago. How I'm feeling is like really good. I haven't had any cravings. I'm not hungry. Like before my feeling number 2, I was just like, I'm not even hungry. So yeah, this food and the way I'm eating definitely takes away cravings. I know it's only day 2.
Okay.
And the food does make you feel fuller because it's healthy and it's nutritional and it's low carb, high protein, the right amount of fiber.
Wait, girl, no, it is not low carb. You literally just drank a shake and you literally, the last thing you showed us eating was a granola bar. Like, how is that low carb? I mean, I don't have the nutrition settings in front of me, but you said nuts and oats for that granola bar. Those are 2 things that are just like high in carbs. Well, the nuts not necessarily, depending on what kind of nut, but oat. And then you said honey. Honey is pure sugar, girl. Like, low carb? Who? Where?
This is a very drastic difference from how I used to eat. And I can already feel myself, like, every time I go sit in bed or something, I'm just like, I could take a nap right now. So, I've been told that day 2, I might get a headache, which I don't have one yet. Day 3, I'm going to become sluggish. Day 4, still sluggish, lack of energy, headaches, like just, it's going to be...
This sounds miserable.
One of the worst days, so I'm very nervous for that. But day 5, that's when fat burning is supposed to start, and that's when my energy goes...
Day 5.
Right back up.
Wow.
So, I'm excited for that day. Okay, guys, welcome to day 3. So, it is the end of the night, like way at night. And I have a little story time for you guys. So, let's get into it. Yesterday,
all right, let me get ready.
Mentally, physically, I felt incredible. I don't think that there is a time that I have done a program or a weight loss journey diet situation where I felt as good as I did, and that's just 100% honesty. I was getting into my head so bad. Day 1, everything that I ate from the program, I liked. I enjoyed all the tastes. I wasn't hungry at all. Day 2, I wasn't hungry at all either, but the situation was, every single thing I tried as my first 3, was it 3? Yeah. My first 3 fuelings, when I'm supposed to have 5 a day, they all were disgusting, and I'm just being honest. Everyone's taste...
Girl, did we not tell you that this food was gonna be garbage? like, did everybody not say? You said you researched it so well and nobody had any complaints, and I said I researched it by doing a quick Google search and a YouTube search and found people saying that some of the food was disgusting, girl. Okay, so what kind of research was you doing? All right, ma'am.
The first 2 things I was able to eat and just like not enjoy. The third thing, I was literally gagging, and that's not an exaggeration. Like, I literally almost puked. It was the like chicken soup one. I don't know, the texture of it. It was just, it took every ounce of me to finish that. It was just disgusting. Ugh. So I was starting to get down and out at that point. At that point, I had some friends over. We were about to have more people over. We were gonna have a bonfire, and I was just like, is this even worth it? Like, this food sucks. But it really doesn't. Everything I had the day prior was great. And then the 2 feelings that I had later on yesterday in the day were great. It's just, there are going to be some things I don't like, just like in the real world, and there's going to be some things I love. The good thing about this is you don't have to eat the ones that you don't like. You can send them back, and they'll send you your favorites back to you. So that's awesome. So we were having a bonfire, and everyone was sitting around with their hot dogs and their chips and their this and their that, and I'm just like, can't have any of it. Like, emotionally, I was a wreck.
Girl,
but, like, physically...
I apologize for not saying a whole lot thus far in this video, but I really just want to say, like, what honestly did you truly expect from this experience? What you expected was you had done this planning, that you're gonna get all this stuff, you had paid for something shiny and expensive and new, and now you're in the implementation phase, and, like, all that supposed research you did, you're realizing you didn't do a lot of research at all. When you are on a diet, you're going to be in situations where you're with people who are eating things that you can't eat, or that you don't want to eat, or that you're not allowed to eat, whatever. And maybe you should focus on just, like, enjoying the company of the people instead of, like, what they're eating. I'm just, like, so overwhelmed by, like, your concepts of, like, if you're about to tell me that you decided to eat something because everybody else was eating it, like, it doesn't matter what kind of diet you're on. Even if Optavia was, like, foolproof, was, like, medically sound, scientifically backed up, wasn't an MLM marketing scheme, you would still fail. Even if it was, like, a soundproof diet that, like, was perfect and great and worked for everybody, you would fail because you get so caught up in everything else. Like, you only want to do the planning part and not the implementation part. I just don't understand.
I felt so good. My mind and my brain was like, it's like a fog was lifted. It's wild. It's a really wild ride, and it felt really good. But again, I was living in fear, and I was trying to find tons of excuses to quit. I'm gonna be honest, I was trying to find every excuse to quit, and I found one. So I got to thinking, I was like, how many calories am I eating in a day doing this program? So I logged everything into MyFitnessPal from day 1 and day 2, and it was only about 900 calories. So I got a little freaked out. I honestly was freaking out, I'm gonna be real. I know a lot of weight loss patients eat around that amount. It's like 900, 1200, and then eventually they eat 1500. And that's how it is with this program. You start off by eating 900, and then once you get closer to goal, you start eating more, and they start teaching you how.
Ma'am, you did so much research. Why are you not aware of how many calories you're eating on this? Why is this all of a sudden a reason for you not to do this? If you did so much research and not enough calories being consumed for you for a day was the issue, then why are you doing this to begin with? Like, if I was researching a diet, that would be one of the number one things that I think I would research, especially you, who seems to be so bothered by the number of calories that you're putting in and into your body and all of that. Like, why wasn't that the number one thing when you were doing your research? Which you don't have to tell me. I know her research was looking at people who did the diet on Instagram and YouTube and seeing that they were successful, and that was it. That's, like, all she needed to know for her research. But, like, why wouldn't you look to begin with to see how many calories you'd be eating if that was something that really matters to you in a diet?
To not eat their feelings, but choose healthier meals throughout the day, and eventually your calories do rise and get higher. And I started getting freaked out. I also had a lot of people in my ear telling me, yeah, 900 calories seems too little, and all this stuff.
Girl, don't blame this on other people.
Getting scared. But the thing was, I wasn't hungry at all. I felt satisfied.
Great.
And every time it was time to eat again, I was like, I wasn't even hungry. And I just felt really, really good. So I messaged my health coach and I told her I don't think I can do this anymore. I ended up having brown rice that night, which you're not allowed to have on program. And I had a cup of noodle. So,
of all the things, I mean, I guess, like, whatever, but of all the things to cheat with, she said, I want a cup of noodle and some brown rice. Girl, you said you were at a bonfire? You may as well have that hot dog, girl. Like, oh, Jesus, Lord Jesus.
I ended the day at about 1,600 calories. So I was like, okay, so I'm going to stop doing Optavia, and I am just going to, eat less and eat healthy why am I doing Optavia? Like, this was the worst idea I've ever came up with. Like, I was really beating myself up. Like, you guys have no idea. All because I was terrified about the amount of calories I was consuming. My coach was super kind and super understanding, and she kept pushing me. She was like, you can do this.
She's gotta sell more product.
Give it another week. Give it another try. And I wasn't listening to her. I was just like, I really don't think I can do this. And
she wants you to keep trying because she's gotta
not to, because I'm so just like mental. Like, let's be real. She was giving me ideas and ways to where I could eat around 1,200 to 1,300 calories a day, which is so much better because a person my size, you need to lose weight or you're gonna die.
Did she? So what was that? What was that noise? Did she just fart on camera? We're going back for that one.
Which is so much better because a person my size, you need to lose weight.
That was a fart. I'm pretty sure she farted. Which, like, y'all, everybody farts. Everybody. I fart. I'm sure all of you watching this farts. But girl, if I farted in a video, I would edit that out. Like, I would find a way. If it was in the middle of me saying something real important, then it wasn't that important, was it? So we're gonna get that fart right on out of that video. Oh my God. Oh, bless. But listen, don't be ashamed of farting. Everybody farts, everybody poops, all of that jazz. But girl,
for now, from my 600 pound life, gives his patients a 1,200 calorie diet in the beginning, and girl, they eat even less after surgery.
Girl, first of all, one, you're not trying to get weight loss surgery. You've said that before. Two, you don't want to go on my 600 pound life. So what does Dr. Now have to do with this? What does Dr. Now have to do with this, girl? Like, I don't care. You're on Optavia, Octavia, whoever, whatever, wherever. You need to follow that diet. Try that challenge.
If you're getting the right nutrients and this and that, then, you know, eating low calorie is okay, especially someone, you know, my size. So I woke up today and I weighed in at 550.6, so that's a 0.6 weight gain because of the sodium, and that's really the only thing I think of, because that cup of noodle, I'm gonna be real, it has a lot of sodium in it, because Optivia is very low sodium, so I was retaining a lot of water from deciding to eat that cup of noodle, and I drank a lot of water and I was holding on to it. It was just like a mess. So I woke up and I was like, okay, I'm not doing Optavia. I'm just gonna do my own thing. I ended up making a really healthy meal, and then I just felt binge crazy. Like, I just wanted to binge
Don't
on
tell
everything.
Me she did not.
So I ended up having pasta. Like, it was a mess. And when I was being super strict on Optavia, I didn't have that urge to binge. I didn't have the cravings. It's wild. It was wild. Like, Optavia really takes that away from you. And I know it was only 2 days that I was on it, but I feel ashamed that I thought that this program wasn't going to work for me for a minute there, because I had so much going on in my head mentally, and I was told that this was going to happen. This was part of the detoxing and getting used to eating healthier, and I just gave into it and I messed up. But I do have an appointment to talk to her tomorrow at 8 p.m., a set time. So I'm going to be talking to my health coach and figuring out what we think I should do for me.
Absolutely
can't.
can't.
So today is February 8th. It is the 8th. I haven't talked to you guys in quite a few days, and there is kind of a lot we need to catch up on. A few days ago, I got super sick.
Ma'am.
Cold, chest
Ma'am.
cold, and I am still going through that right now.
Y'all literally are always sick in the house. Like, I've been joking because I think I've been, like, sick 2 or 3 times this season, and I wouldn't even call this most recent time sick. I had a lot of, like, sinus congestion, so I stayed home from work, and then the next day I felt better. Like, y'all have been sick. There's always somebody sick in that house, and I just have a lot of concerns. And also, February 8th? Like, that seems like I don't even know where we're at in this timeline right now because there's just a lot going on. February 8th was the night that I said all that stuff on live stream that her sister threatened to sue me over. So this feels weird and a long time ago considering this was just uploaded a couple days ago.
I have a really bad cough, wheezing, nose is stuffy, can't breathe, head hurts, chest pain, like that whole sickness just in this roundabout area. So that has been really miserable. On top of that, I got some more really, really bad news. And I know a lot of people get really upset when I say stuff like that, but this is what's happening with me right now. I'm a wreck, an absolute wreck. If you can tell, my eyes are puffy. I have done some extreme crying recently.
Here's the thing with, like, saying that really bad things happen. I'm sure to some extent they probably did, but, like, you can't just follow on that to people that you've already put, like, all of this out to. You built up this pyramid scheme to be the thing that's gonna save you. People have been waiting to see what your response is, and now you're gonna give us this sob story about something really bad has happened but not give us any details? Like, you're trolling. You are, like, troll level 100 right now. Like, you know, I feel like you have to know what you're doing.
A lot. Just too many tears to handle. And before assumptions are made, no, it has nothing to do with my health. It has nothing to do with me physically, like, not me. Also, a lot of people are probably going to be like, hey, I told you so. But a few days ago, I have officially decided not to do Optavia. I have decided this through talking with my health coach.
Okay, I'm like super slow. One, the bad stuff that happened to her was definitely probably related to Becky's family and the reason that Becky's sister is supposedly suing me. Because February 8th is the night that I read those things on my live stream. And it's also the night that Michael posted his video. So I 100% believe that that's why she was crying. Two, she's decided not to do Octavia. What a surprise, Amberlynn. Color us all shocked. Like,
with my girlfriend, with tons of people who are close to me, I thought 800 to 900 calories is not sustainable for someone my weight.
girl.
And if I was to ever try eating more than that, I would gain weight. It would mess up my metabolism.
You didn't even try.
And I just don't
You didn't
think
even
I'm
try.
ready for that low of calorie.
Here's the thing. Here's the tea. I said that I thought that this was like a scam and whatever, but at the end of the day, at the end of my videos, I said, I hope this works out for you. I hope you stick with it. I hope you at least try it, because the number one thing that keeps Amberlynn from success in her weight loss journey is just not trying. She just doesn't try.
Doctor was totally fine with this program. I did talk to her about it. She was totally fine with it until I told her how many calories I'd be eating. And then she told me that's just not a good idea.
Okay, first of all, though, girl, if you talk to your doctor about this beforehand, before starting this crazy fad MLM pyramid scheme diet, if you talk to your doctor before that, why wouldn't you include the number of calories then? Or, so you either had the conversation with your doctor after the fact, or you had the conversation with your doctor before you started the diet and omitted those facts, or you didn't do that research before you started the diet, even though you said you did so much research. I'm looking for the facts, girl, and I don't see any. I see a whole bunch of lies. Like, girl, what is you talking about? What are you talking about? I don't understand. Where did this conversation with your doctor happen? When did it happen? Why would your doctor say it was okay without asking additional follow-up questions about things like the number of calories you're eating a day? I don't understand.
From a doctor's standpoint, she told me it's just too low calorie for you, or for anybody to sustain in their life. It took me days to decide on this, and I just figured I'd let you guys know.
I don't believe you.
Because this whole video is the ups and the downs of this crazy thing we call a weight loss journey. Hey guys, so I actually want to end this video, and I just want to let you guys know that today is actually February 10th, and it's just been, honestly, a wild beginning of February. It's pretty much the middle of February pretty soon, so it's just like, it's just been not the greatest. It's been wild. A lot has been going on with my blood family, and it's been a lot, and it's been weighing very much on me. But I wanted to make this whole video a full weight loss video for the whole month of February, and I just kind of realized that isn't going to really work out, because a lot of people want consistent updates on kind of what I'm going through with that. And oh, by the way, if you guys hear a loud noise, the fan is on right now.
Girl, the fan is always on.
So
I don't care.
know that I am ending this video, and I'm going to do more consistent weight updates. I think that's really important, and just kind of be more there.
I don't believe you.
Because
I don't believe you.
haven't really been there.
I don't.
Really been uploading much.
I don't believe you.
I want to be a little bit more consistent. I need to get more out of my head.
Where's the consistency, girl?
Word vomit. I
can't see it.
So, yeah, I wanted to end this video. This video did not go as planned at all, as you guys know. But I kind of wanted to show you guys just what I had. And I know it's probably confusing why I decided not to do Optavia. It's just, it's a very great program. The food is not junk food.
Girl!
Has essentials in the food. It has vitamins, good probiotics. It's all really good food.
You know what you're telling me right now? You're telling me you're still trying to defend a shitty choice you made. You made a horrible choice that you have decided that you weren't going to stick with because you lack consistency, willpower, any kind of commitment to anything ever. And now you're like, well, I got to still sell this because I really was saying how great it was and how I did all this research. And now you're like, it has great food. Girl, at the beginning of this video, you said that it tasted awful. Like, what is the truth, Amber Lynn? Stop trying to make Octavia a thing. It's not a thing. It's not going to be a thing. Why? Why are you trying to stick by this? I don't understand.
Like good for you food. And I just know that for me, having 800 to 900 calories is scary and bad for my body. And
girl, being almost 600 pounds is bad for your body.
Doing the program. And I know that I even said in this video that it's totally fine to have low calories, such low calories, but
yeah, you did.
I'm glad my doctor kind of was like, no, it's not good. It's not good for your metabolism. So glad that happened. It does suck, and my health coach is still there for me. She's an amazing person.
She wants to sell you things.
And I was scared that I let her down.
She wants to sell you things, girl.
She's just more so worried about me finding what works for me. So I'm just going to let you guys all know what's going to go down. Don't worry, the videos will be here. I will start uploading more. Just let me know, I don't know, tweet me or something, Instagram me, whatever.
I'm blocked.
And just kind of let me know what's some more footage that you guys want to see from me. What kind of
I want to see consistency. Anyway, I want to see you succeed. I want to see you do well. Ugh, girl, I am heartbroken. I'll be back. Y'all, it just wouldn't be right if we didn't give our girl Octavia, we need to lay her to rest. She was a good girl. She was one of my best friends and one of my favorite moments in the history of Amber Lynn Reid. And, you know, we just need to lay her to rest because, y'all, our girl, she was so committed to Optavia that she filmed a whole haul unboxing all of the things she got, and she still uploaded that haul. She still uploaded it, even though she knew she was no longer on Optavia, and she was no longer following the diet. She said, I'm still committed. I'm committed to giving you this update. She lasted 2 whole days. She made it 2 days. 2 days is just too soon. She was too young. I had such great hopes for her. I did. But here we are. Here we are. Octavia girl. This one's for you. Okay, y'all. So, I don't know. This video was a mess. My own video and also Amberlynn's video. I'm just like so over her. I'm honestly like was dreading watching this video as it was. Like everybody would not leave me alone about how much I needed to watch this, and I just knew I was gonna be aggravated. I just knew that the end feeling I was gonna have about this nonsense was aggravation. And I'm serious when she asked what kind of content I want to see. I genuinely want to see you successful, girl. Please do be consistent. Show me some videos of you sticking to a diet ever, once. Any diet. Even if I don't agree with it, don't fast, don't do things that are unhealthy. But it sounds like you got a conversation going. If I believe everything you say in this video, it sounds like you have a conversation started with your doctor. So talk to your doctor about things then. What does your doctor suggest you do? I don't know. It's just all too much. It's all too much. It truly is. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this video. That's all I got for today. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please consider doing so down below and hitting the bell notification so you get a notification every single time I upload a new video. Also, please like, comment, all of those things down below. And also, please make sure to follow me on all of my social media right here. I hope I can continue doing videos like this. I don't know, this was a lot. I hope you all enjoyed it. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye!